Hello, hello, and a very warm welcome to all of our amazing listeners. I am Lyla.
And I am Mark. We are so happy you are here with us today on English Speaking Zone.
Yes, we really are. Grab your favorite drink, sit down, relax, and let's chat. Today we have a very special episode for you. We are talking about a big topic.
A very big topic, Lyla. Today's topic is how to change your life for good.
That sounds huge, doesn't it? Change your life. It sounds like you need to move to a new country, or maybe buy a brand new house, or quit your job tomorrow.
Please don't quit your job tomorrow because of us.
No, definitely don't do that. Today, we want to show you that real change is different. Real change is simple. It is small, and anyone can do it, especially you.
Exactly. By the end of this episode, you will learn some amazing new vocabulary. You will practice speaking with us, and most importantly, you will feel ready to take a small step toward a better life.
So make sure you stay with us until the very end. We have a special challenge for you at the end of the show. You do not want to miss it.
Before we start, if you want to support us, please click that like button, subscribe to our channel, and share this episode with a friend who wants to learn English. It really helps us grow.
Thank you so much, guys. Now, Mark, let me ask you a question. Have you ever felt like you were living the exact same day over and over again?
Oh, absolutely. Many times. You wake up, you look at your phone, you drink coffee, you go to work, you come home, you watch TV, you sleep, and then you do it all again.
It feels like a loop, right? Like a movie on repeat.
Yes, it is like being a hamster on a wheel. You are running and running, but you are not going anywhere.
There is a perfect English word for this feeling. Let's learn our first vocabulary word for today. Word. Rut. Spelling. R-U-T. Meaning. A boring, repetitive routine that is hard to change.
I love that word, rut. It is a short word, but it describes a very big feeling.
It really does. Let's do our very first speaking practice with this word. I want our listeners to speak with me. Are you ready? I will say a sentence. Then I want you to say it out loud. Don't be shy. Ready? I want to get out of this rut. Great. Let's try one more time. Make it natural. I want to get out of this rut. Excellent job.
Beautiful pronunciation, everyone. I can actually hear you from here.
Mark, you have a wild imagination. But seriously, when you are in a rut, how do you get out?
Well, most people think they need to make a massive change. They think, I need to go to the gym for 2 hours every day, or I need to study English for 4 hours every night.
Oh, yes. And what happens?
They do it for 2 days. They get very tired, their muscles hurt, their brain hurts, and on the 3rd day, they stop. They go back to their old habits.
I am so guilty of this, Mark. I remember last year I wanted to become a healthy person.
Oh, I remember this phase.
Yes, I went to the store, I bought so many green vegetables, kale, celery, spinach. I bought a very expensive blender. I woke up at 5 a.m. on Monday. I made a green smoothie. Mark, it tasted like grass.
Grass? That sounds delicious.
It was terrible. I drank it, I went for a 5-mile run. By Monday afternoon, I was exhausted. By Tuesday, I was sore. On Wednesday, do you know what I did?
Let me guess. You ordered a giant pizza.
I ordered a giant pepperoni pizza with extra cheese. And the expensive blender? It is still sitting in my cupboard. It has a lot of dust on it.
This is a classic story. We try to change everything in one day, but our brains do not like that. Our brains love safety and comfort.
Exactly. So let's try something different. Let's use our imagination.
I love this part. Close your eyes if you are not driving.
Yes, please keep your eyes open if you are driving. But if you are sitting at home, close your eyes. Imagine waking up tomorrow. You do not feel tired. You feel excited. You look at your phone, but you do not open social media. Instead, You drink a glass of water. You smile. You sit down for just 10 minutes. You open your English notebook. You write down 3 new words. You read them out loud. You feel proud of yourself. You are not rushing. You are in control of your morning.
That sounds like a wonderful morning. It feels peaceful. It does not feel stressful.
Exactly. And that is the secret. It is about small steps.
Let's look at another important word here. Word, habit. Spelling, Habit. Meaning, something that you do regularly, often without thinking about it.
We have good habits and we have bad habits.
Yes, a bad habit is checking your phone the second you wake up. A good habit is reading 1 page of a book before bed.
Let's practice using this word in a real-life situation. Mark, let's do a quick role play for our listeners.
Let's do it.
Hey, Mark, you look a bit tired today. Is everything okay?
Hey, Lyla. Yeah, I didn't sleep very well. I have this bad habit of eating chocolate chips at midnight.
Chocolate chips at midnight? Mark, that is a sugar rush right before bed.
I know. It is a hard habit to break.
Why don't you try replacing it? Instead of chocolate, keep a glass of water or herbal tea next to your bed.
Herbal tea? That sounds a bit boring compared to chocolate, Lyla.
Maybe, but your sleep will be much better. Just try it for 1 night.
Okay. I will try it tonight. Wish me luck.
Now it is your turn, dear listener. We are going to do a mini conversation.
I will ask you a question, and I want you to answer me. You can use your own words, or you can use the sentence on the screen. Let's try it. What is one good habit you want to start this week? Wow, that is a fantastic habit. You can absolutely do it, 1 day at a time.
That was wonderful. I love hearing our listeners speak. It makes this feel like a real classroom, but way more fun.
Absolutely. No desks, no boring tests, just real English.
So, Mark, we talked about my failed green smoothie experiment, but you have a story too, don't you? You didn't always know how to cook.
Oh, that is true. A few years ago, I could not cook anything. Literally, nothing. I could make toast, and that was it. I spent so much money on takeout food, it was unhealthy, and my bank account was crying.
Your bank account was crying?
Yes, it was shedding tears of sadness every time I ordered delivery. So, I decided to change my life. I decided I am going to become a chef.
Here we go again. Did you buy a chef's hat?
No, but I bought a very complicated recipe book. The first recipe was a French duck dish with a fancy orange sauce.
Oh no, Mark. That is way too difficult for a beginner.
It was a complete disaster. I burnt the sauce, the duck was like rubber. I almost set my kitchen on fire. Smoke was everywhere, the smoke alarm was screaming. It was not romantic at all.
So, did you give up?
I wanted to, but then I realized my mistake. I was trying to climb a mountain before learning how to walk. So I started very small. I decided to learn how to cook one simple thing: scrambled eggs.
Scrambled eggs?
Yes, just eggs, butter, salt, and pepper. I practiced making them every single morning for a week. The first day they were too dry. The second day they were too salty. But by Friday, Lyla, they were perfect. They were fluffy and delicious.
That is beautiful. And now you make the best pasta dishes.
Exactly. But it started with one single egg. That brings us to our next vocabulary word.
Word. Consistency. Spelling. Consistency. Meaning, doing something regularly in the same way over time. This is a big word, consistency. It means you do not have to be perfect. You just have to be regular.
Yes, doing 5 minutes of English study every day is much better than doing 3 hours once a month.
Exactly. 5 minutes a day is 35 minutes a week. Over a year, that is more than 30 hours of practice.
That is the power of consistency.
Let's do a very quick review of what we have learned so far.
Good idea. We learned 3 great words. Rut, a boring, repetitive routine. Habit, something you do regularly without thinking. Consistency, doing something regularly over time.
Remember these words because we might have a little quiz later in the episode.
Oh, a quiz. I love quizzes.
I know you do. But first, let's do a short pronunciation challenge with the word consistency. This is a tricky one because it has many syllables. Let's break the word down together. Repeat after me. Con-sis-ten-si. Now let's put it together. Consistency. One more time. Nice and smooth. Consistency. You did it. That was beautiful.
Wow, that was great. Now, Lyla, let's talk about why people stop. Why is it so hard to stay consistent?
That is a great question, Mark. I think the biggest enemy of change is the fear of failure, or for English learners, the fear of making mistakes.
Oh, yes, I see this all the time. People want to speak English, but they are terrified. They think, what if I use the wrong tense? What if my accent is bad? What if people laugh at me?
It is a very scary feeling. It makes you want to stay silent. It keeps you in that rut.
But here is a secret. Mistakes are actually proof that you are trying.
Yes. Think about a baby learning to walk. The baby falls down. Does the baby's mother say, "Oh well, she fell down. She is not a walker. She should just crawl for the rest of her life"?
No, of course not. That would be ridiculous. The baby falls down 50 times, 100 times, but eventually they walk.
Exactly. Learning a language is the same. Let's look at another useful word for this.
Word. Mindset. Spelling. Mindset. Meaning, your attitude or way of thinking about things. There are two main types of mindsets, a fixed mindset and a growth mindset.
A fixed mindset says, I am bad at English. I will never learn. A growth mindset says, English is hard right now, but I can improve if I practice.
We want all of our listeners to have a growth mindset.
Yes, let's practice changing a fixed mindset sentence into a growth mindset sentence. I will say a fixed sentence, then I want you to repeat the growth sentence after me. Ready? Fixed sentence. I cannot speak English. Growth sentence. I am learning English step by step. Repeat that. Yes, let's do another one. Fixed sentence. I make too many mistakes. Growth sentence. Mistakes help me grow. Repeat that. Amazing. Feel that positive energy. That is so powerful, Lyla. Just changing the words you use in your own head can completely change how you feel. It really can. Now, we have a very exciting part of the show. We're going to do a listening challenge based on a real-life situation. Oh, fantastic. Listeners, listen carefully to this short dialogue between two coworkers at an office. We will ask you a question about it afterward. Listen to the conversation between Sarah and John.
Hey, Sarah, did you finish the report?
Yes, John, but I made a few errors in the final table. I need to fix them.
Don't worry about it. It is just a draft. We can correct them before the big meeting.
Thanks, John. I was really stressed about it. I want everything to be perfect.
Nothing is perfect, Sarah. You did a great job. Let's get some coffee.
Okay. Here is your question. Why was Sarah stressed? A, she lost her laptop. B, she made a few errors in her report. C, she was late for work.
Think about your answer. We will give you the answer in just a moment. But first, let's learn a word from that conversation. Word. Error. Spelling. E-R-R-O-R. Meaning, a mistake or something that is incorrect.
Error is just a slightly more formal word for mistake.
Exactly. Now, let's reveal the answer to our listening challenge. If you chose B, you are correct. Sarah was stressed because she made a few errors in her report.
Great job to everyone who got that right. And if you didn't, don't worry. This is all part of the learning process.
Now, let's talk about how to actually start changing your life today. We call this the 30-day experiment.
I love experiments. It makes it sound like a game, not a chore.
Exactly. When you do an experiment, you are just testing something. You cannot fail an experiment. You only get results.
So how does it work?
You choose one tiny habit, just one. You do it every day for 30 days.
What are some examples of tiny habits for our listeners?
It could be reading one page of an English book, listening to 5 minutes of our podcast, writing down one thing you are grateful for, drinking one extra glass of water.
Those are so simple. Anyone can do that.
Yes, but the key is to track it. Word, track. Spelling, T-R-A-C-K. Meaning, to follow the progress or development of something over time.
Yes, tracking is so satisfying. I love putting a big red X on my calendar when I finish my daily habit.
Me too. It gives you a little hit of happiness in your brain.
Let's do a vocabulary quiz to test your memory of the words we have learned so far.
Fill in the blank with the correct word from today's episode. I feel like my life is too boring. I am stuck in a blank. Choices: rut, habit, mindset. If you practice English every day, you will see progress. Blank is key. Choices: error, consistency, track. Drinking water is a great morning blank. Choices: mindset, error, habit.
Take a moment to think about your answers.
Let's give them the answers. For number 1, the answer is rut. I am stuck in a rut. For number 2, the answer is consistency. Consistency is key. For number 3, the answer is habit. Drinking water is a great morning habit.
How did you do? If you got 3 out of 3, let us know in the comments. You are doing amazing.
Now let's bring this into the real world. Let's look at how we can talk to our friends about making changes in our lives.
This is great for small talk at work or when meeting a friend for coffee.
We are going to teach you some natural phrases you can use. I'm trying to. I am attempting to do something. I've decided to. I made a decision. I'm working on. I am actively trying to improve something.
Let's practice these. I will say a sentence using one of these phrases, and I want you to shadow me. Shadowing means you repeat the sentence immediately after me, trying to copy my speed and rhythm. I'm trying to drink more water. I've decided to study English daily. I'm working on my pronunciation. That was brilliant. Shadowing is one of the absolute best ways to sound more natural.
It really is. I do that when I study new languages too. It works wonders.
So Lyla, what is something you are working on right now?
Actually, I am working on my sleep schedule. I have a bad habit of staying up very late reading romantic novels.
Romantic novels? Lyla, I didn't know you were a romantic.
Oh, I love them. But then I look at the clock and it is 2 a.m. and I have to wake up at 7 a.m. So I am trying to put my book away at 10:30 p.m.
How is it going?
It is a process. Some days I succeed and some days I fail. But I am tracking it and I'm getting better.
That is what matters. Progression, not perfection.
Mark, you just said something very important. Progression, not perfection.
Yes.
I think many times we are too hard on ourselves. When we fail to do our habit for one day, we feel like we are bad people. We feel like failures.
I completely agree. We have this voice in our head that is very mean. It says, "See, you failed again. You always fail."
But we need to learn to be kind to ourselves. If your friend made a mistake, you would not yell at them. You would say, "It is okay. Try again tomorrow."
Exactly. We need to be our own best friend.
If you missed your English practice yesterday, that is okay. Yesterday is gone. You cannot change yesterday. but you can control today.
That is a beautiful thought, Lyla.
Wow, time flies when we are having fun. We are already near the end of today's episode.
It went by so fast. Let's do a quick summary of what we talked about today. We talked about being stuck in a rut and how small changes can help us get out. We learned that consistency is much more important than intensity. We talked about the growth mindset and how mistakes are just errors that help us learn. And we introduced the 30-day experiment to track small daily habits.
Now we have a challenge for you, our amazing English Speaking Zone community.
What is the challenge, Lyla?
We want you to answer today's community question in the comment section below. What is one tiny habit you want to start doing every day for the next 30 days?
It can be very simple. I want to watch 5 minutes of English Speaking Zone every day. Or, I want to write down one English sentence every morning.
Please write your answer in the comments. We read every single comment, and we love replying to you.
It is a great way to practice your English writing skills.
Yes, and you can support your fellow learners in the comments too. Thank you so much for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed this episode, please like this video, subscribe to English Speaking Zone, share it with your friends or family. Turn on the notification bell so you never miss an episode. You can do this, guys. Change your life step by step, one small habit at a time. We believe in you.
Absolutely. Keep practicing, keep smiling, and we will see you in the next episode.
Bye-bye, everyone.
See you next time.